Beautiful start to the day. It is Tuesday. It is June the 24th. Holy cannoli. This is Coffee Talk. I'm Wesh 2 First Warning Meteorologist Eric Burrs. Hope you're having a great start to your day. It's a warm, muggy start to the day, but all in all, it's a pretty nice one. Let's look outside live on our Tower Cam network, see what's doing. I just showed this one a second ago. This is looking toward Altamont Springs and Maitland from our First Warning live Doppler radar tower. Nice, quiet morning there. Let's head to downtown Orlando, see what's doing. That's pretty. I like that. Let's see, what else do we have? That's, where's Lake Eola? That's the Lake Eola camera. Yeah, that's a pretty morning. Sanford, see what's doing on Lake Monroe. This is our shot from the Venue 520 tower cam. It's pretty, isn't it? Let me take you over to the beach, see what's doing. New Smyrna Beach. Oh man. Like how can you not want to go enjoy that? That, my friends, is a beautiful morning. So rise and shine. I hope you're having a great start to the day. It is beautiful outside. First warning, live Doppler radar, not completely clear. We do have some showers that are sneaking on in. Let me take you in on our first warning live Doppler radar. And you see the rains out near Lake Washington. There's more showers that just came in a few moments ago here around Miko, excuse me. More about to come ashore around Floridana Beach and even further north around Melbourne Beach. So there is some rain around. Temperatures out the door, upper 70s, lower 80s, but we'll watch the rain coverage stay fairly subdued. 10% this morning, hanging around 30% today as temperatures climb to about 91 p.m., 93 degrees, our 3 p.m. temperature. All right. So that's kind of where we're at for today. Uh, Warmer than average forecast. Here's a look at the numbers versus where we're headed, right? 93 is the Orlando forecast high temperature, 94 in Leesburg. It's 95 degrees in the Villages, 95 degrees in Wildwood, upper 80s along our coastal communities. So that's kind of where we're at. Now, in terms of rainfall, let's dial up here and just kind of get an idea, see what's doing, okay? Futurecast showing lunchtime, those showers east of the metro, particularly like central southern Brevard. That's where I think we're going to get things going. Notice pushing that inland through time, 2 o'clock, a few showers around the metro, and then eventually everything kind of moves out toward the west. So when we take a look at the day overall, okay, I think what we're doing is we're going to go with the best coverage of rain in our southern spots, but understand we're not talking about a significant rain opportunity whatsoever. Okay, it's going to be a mostly dry day for us today. So that's kind of where we're at. In terms of the 7-day forecast, let's take a look. 30% coverage of rain for today, 30% coverage of rain for tomorrow, 60% coverage of storms on Thursday. So the rain chances are on their way up. It's going to take a couple of days to get there. So then naturally, your next question is, why? Why are the rain chances low? Why are they going up? Well, this is a very interesting topic. I'm really glad that you asked. Let's take a look at the overall setup. Big ridge of high pressure, like mid-level high pressure, okay? With this big ridge of high pressure up to the north of us, the air is sinking. And as it sinks, it's like the piston of your engine. As it sinks, it compresses and it heats. That's called compressional heating. And because of that, yeah, we're a little drier. We're also looking at, drier conditions, warmer conditions, but it pales in comparison to what's happening up to the north. Let's talk about the heat. Okay. This is a map showing forecast high temperatures. 93 in Orlando, 97 in Memphis, 101 degrees, the forecast high temperature in Washington, D.C. It's expected to be 102 degrees in Boston, Massachusetts. So, given that, we're looking at 70 or so records in jeopardy of falling today. And I went through and every one of those dots I had to check. I put in some work this morning. Yeah, 70 or so records in jeopardy of falling today. Good gravy. It's going to be a hot day, and frankly, it's going to be a dangerous hot day. You know what I haven't looked at? The heat risk for today. Stand by. Heat risk. All right, so if I do that, and then I do that, and then I do that, and let's go to. Okay, so there you go. So there's today's heat risk. Actually, I'm going to save that. Stand by. Camera that for set. Save. Okay. All right. So heat risk, you see a lot of purple, a lot of extreme heat risk. Just to give you an idea what that even means, purple means that it's a rare event and that impacts anybody without significant cooling and hydration. So we're looking at a significant heat event across much of the country, including our nation's capital and New York City, right? Yeah, a significant heat event for them. All right. Not great. Not great. All right. So that's kind of where we're at. Okay. Questions, comments, concerns. Meanwhile, here locally, our feels like temperatures get to about 98, 99 degrees, but that's going to be about it, thankfully for us. This is normal heat for midsummer. It's a little warm for us this early summer, but nevertheless, that's kind of where we're at. Okay. Don't rub your eyes. It's bad for them. Greetings and boys. Yeah, you're not going to get me to stop. Anytime I put makeup on my face, I end up rubbing my eyes. I know it's bad. It is what it is. Yeah. All right. So that's where we're at. Questions, comments, concerns. If you're heading out to the theme parks today, we're doing pretty good, right? All right. That's kind of where we're at in the weather. Let's go chat. I wanted to get an update. Let's go take a walk. We're going to go into the newsroom real fast and we're going to get an update. If I can find him, I'm going to grab Alan, our new morning anchor. We talked to him, a couple of weeks ago? I want to check and see how things are going with him, how he's getting settled in. Got a couple minutes before weather. Ugh. I come in, he's busy. Or just, we're not going to check in with him. I'm going to blame Becca. Hey, Beth. Or Meredith. Huh? Blame Meredith. Oh, well. Shows me for checking in on the new guy, huh? Anyway. All right. Y'all have any questions, comments, concerns? Bird cam. What? Victor's asking any chance of rain for Melbourne. We've been tracking some of those showers already this morning, right? Some of those, here, I'll pop it up for you. We've been tracking some of those showers around. Most of them have been south of you, but you can see, I mean, there's some rains that are going to be working over toward Melbourne. So there's that. Ugh. All right, let me get, I guess since Alan's busy, we'll get this TV hit started. Ba, ba, ba. Do y'all have any questions while we're just sitting talking? How we doing? That's why I can't be on air. I tell someone to Taylor, you're too much. All right, let's see here. Ba, ba, ba. Next one's big weather. Da, da, da. All right, tracking the tropics. Yes, we're going to be doing tracking the tropics Tuesday today. So 10 o'clock. Yes, you talking to me? Yes, what's up? I can try. I can try. I can give you the college effort. All right. Yeah, tracking the tropics Tuesday. So we'll have that at 10 o'clock today. Tower Camp to Tub Tim. No, I just moved the laptop now with me. So all right, so we've got that downpour. I'm setting up the radar views for my next hit. Let's zoom in here. Floridana Beach. Have a great day. Be good, Marie. 11. We'll do 10. Jason's going to be on C-Dub, so you'll still be able to watch him. Jason's here. Yeah, Jason's still here. Eustace rains this week. So rain chances are going to be going up Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. Yeah. Hotter in New Jersey than Orlando. It's hotter in a lot of places than Orlando, you know? Speaking of which, let's take a walk. I need to get the chroma key. I need to get the green screen set up to do our field trip today. Up, move the keyboard. Everybody say hi to Ernesto. All right, let's see here. But it's hot today, William says. It's hot. Yeah. It's definitely a hot day. While we're in a story, let's come over and say hi to our friends. How you guys doing?
Hi.
Good morning, good morning.
Coffee Talk crew.
Everybody good?
Oh,
Are we doing anything crazy today?
oh,
You know,
this is the craziest.
yes, we're doing this, and then I do have a little fun thing with my girls later, so I'm
Love that.
excited. I know,
That'll be
yeah,
fun.
yeah, just like little summer outings. This is like
Summer.
what we're doing. Yes,
Summer.
yes,
My
summer
summer
outings
outings consist of staying inside and the AC, unless I'm by the water.
Yeah.
for sure.
That's about it.
Yeah.
What's everyone doing today on your
I can't read.
Tuesday?
I can't see.
Everybody's talking about the heat.
Yeah.
That's what they're talking about.
It could be worse.
We could be in Maine.
Celebrating our hot temperatures because we are not as bad as our friends up north.
I know.
Like 100 degrees in Boston
That's
today.
can't even. That's
Wild.
insane.
That's
And they're not
ridiculous.
used to. I feel like we're used to that stuff.
Right.
Our
Yeah.
feels like temperatures near
Right.
triple.
It's
but they're not.
dangerous for them. They don't
Yeah.
know how to adapt.
They don't.
to it.
How many places don't have air conditioning up there?
I know.
A lot of
It's a big
schools, a
concern.
lot of public
Yeah.
schools I know, when they deal with situations like this, have some concerns. So.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. All right. They have to work. Okay. Oh, well. How can you do tracking the tropics when you're at work? Will you cut it short? I'm doing coffee talk while at work, and all the graphics that I use are at work. So I don't know. Taylor says my best friend is bringing me out for lunch and drinks. Ooh, that sounds nice. Brizo says beach day. Listen, if you're heading to the beach, let me dial this up for you. It's going to be a great. Okay. It's going to be a great beach day. Here's that beach forecast for you. All right. Look at that. Mid 80s. Oh, it's going to be so pretty. All right, I got to go do this weather hit. So let's do this together.
Transporter 14 mission into orbit. The dedicated rideshare mission sent 70 payloads ranging from satellites to transfer vehicles all into space. It was the 26th flight for the rocket's first stage booster.
Wow. Okay. 8:16 now. First morning meteorologist Eric Burris is here now. So Eric, we're talking about this heat
Oh.
that's really much the nation will be dealing with.
Yeah, they've been covering it on the Today Show. They've got crew reporters out there, and it's just wild to think about how it's going to be so hot, like actual air temperature in the triple digits in New England.
That feels like
It's
No.
just that is a different world.
Wow.
It really is. For us here locally, that same weather player working in here. So we've got a nice mostly dry day today, mostly dry day tomorrow, and then looking ahead to Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, those rain chances are going to be on the increase. So let's do this. Let's dial up our 7-day forecast, just kind of get an idea of where we're going here, okay? So for today and tomorrow, 30% coverage of showers and thunder showers. Nothing too crazy, but notice Thursday, Friday, Saturday, that's when the skies get a little bit darker. We get more of those storms kind of playing on you. So if you've got plans to be out and about today, the attractions are looking great. Low coverage of rain, you just need to make sure to stay hydrated, right? Upper 80s, lower 90s for us. Any of the showers that pop on through will be done and over with awful quick. So not too concerned. We were just talking about this on Coffee Talk, but the beach boating forecast looking fantastic. Water temperatures, surf upper 70s, breaking about 1 to 2 feet, and air temperatures along the coast sitting in the low to mid 80s. That's so nice. That's so nice. All right, here's Futurecast for today. A couple of coastal showers already this morning by lunchtime. Some of that starts to work inland, continues working off to the west. There's 2 p.m. Sumter, Lake, Polk counties, kind of Four Corners area, and then it eventually sneaks in around 4, 5, 6 o'clock or so. So for today, it's 93 degrees, our high temperature in Orlando, 92 degrees Wedgefield, St. Cloud, upper 80s along the shoreline, but it's just straight up hot out west, 95 in the Villages, 96 outside in Ocala. So given the fact that it's a lower coverage of storms, we don't have to be as concerned about it. It's a great day to get into the backyard swimming pool, especially given the fact that these temperatures are so warm, right? 90s. Yeah. This area of high pressure pushing all the rain for today over to the west coast. So our friends along the west coast that are in a pretty significant drought, they're going to get that opportunity for rain. Same idea for tomorrow. Any rains that develop traverse the peninsula and get over the I-75 corridor. But then by later in the week, we're just going to start filling the map up with more and more rains. So something to watch. Kind of like this morning, we've got our live tower cam network downtown Orlando with a few clouds. But watching the folks out there walking the beach here in New Smyrna, it is just beautiful. Here's our live radar showing that rain kind of fading as it works toward Deer Park. On the northern shore there of Lake Washington. New batch of rain coming on in. Next will be from about Micco Road up through Floridana Beach, Barefoot Bay, pocket of heavier stuff. And then further to the north, if you live in Melbourne Beach, this downpour may very well sneak your direction. So we've got the coastal showers. It all works in, but otherwise we are good. And we are enjoying our forecast. Central Florida's certified most accurate 7-day forecast showing that 30% coverage of rainfall for today. High temperatures in the lower 90s. We're going to be getting even warmer though, especially across our western spots. Next couple of days, rain chances on the increase along the coastline. Take a look. Not quite as hot, but we still have those storms by this weekend. Paola, good morning.
Good morning, Eric. Good morning, everyone. Right now, still falling a couple of trouble spots out on the river. We do have this
There you go. Okay. Y'all have any questions about the forecast? Let's see here. The couch is gone, is it? Oh, it's just moved. It's in a different spot. It's right there. It's moved. Diane, if I'd have known we'd be on TV, I'd have fixed my hair. It's funny. Oh, okay. Everybody's asking about the couch. What? I didn't know the couch was such an attraction. Who knew? What else do we have here? Neon's channel. So is high pressure the reason the sea breeze is coming from the east and winds out? Yes. Yeah. Very good. Yeah, absolutely. Becca, good morning. I will be working on graphics for my job. Very good. You and me both. Way to vamp to fill the time. See, Cindy, that's the thing. You gotta fill that time. You gotta do what you gotta do. The yearly couch migration. That's right. It moves west for the summer. I don't know. Oh man. Not the emotions. What? What are y'all talking about? You can't forget it if you ever see the couch. There have been some pretty nice tuchuses that have sat down there. Some pretty famous tuchuses, you know? Oh man, it's so yellow. You guys are cracking me up. Do you think I was crazy when I was like on my knees showing that monitor?
I was confused.
You were confused?
I was a little confused.
Ernesto was like laughing.
No, because he was like, hello. Because they also have to adjust the screen.
Yeah.
No, I knew what you were doing. I was in my head. Maybe it's weird to them, but to me, it's, oh, Eric doing Eric things.
Eric things.
Yeah.
Oh man. I like the countdown for you in the video. Well, that's how they time us out. That's how they time out the weather hits, you know? What is that radio hooked up to your back pocket? So it's my earpiece. That way, if the producer in the middle of the newscast, the producer's in different ears, so if the producer, or in a different room, so if the producer needs to talk to us, they can talk to us in the earpiece. Yeah. Wonder who picked that color yellow. The set design company built the couch to fit everything. Yeah. So anyway, all right. Y'all have any questions, comments, concerns? I'm gonna save the tropics for tracking the tropics Tuesday at 10 a.m. Okay. Is that cool? Is that cool with everybody? We have anything else? Is it nice and cool in the station? It gets so cold in this studio that your fingers get numb. Get numb. How do you control your graphics on the air? With the fancy clicker. That's how. Is the crazy GFS sniffing out Sarah at the end of the 6C? Oh, we'll have to look at it. We'll have to look at it. 10 a.m. Tracking the Tropics Tuesday, Matt. 10 a.m. 10 a.m. Let's go annoy the anchors for a second. Once we get to this commercial break, we'll annoy the anchors and then we'll put Coffee Talk to bed. We'll just let them finish it up. Here, let's watch them vamp.
Not just swimming in the neighborhood. Wild.
All right, well, here's what's coming up tonight on CW18. That's the lineup. And don't forget to tune in to Watch 2 News at 10 o'clock.
There you go. They were watching y'all vamp for a second.
Oh, hi, guys. Hi. I'll be right back. I'm going to go fill up my H2O because this is a quick break that I have.
Go,
So
go.
I'll be back.
I didn't want to look at you.
Run. Bye.
Done.
Thanks a lot, Coffee.
I'm
Thanks
done.
for being here.
Stay hydrated.
Because it's so hot. Because the camera's not anywhere.
Is it not? Did I
You had a moment. You had a
I'm gonna
moment.
sit here for a
Yes,
second.
the alligator did recover from the burned house.
Can I say something?
I don't know.
Talking about alligator.
Oh, yes.
So that
You get scared
airport,
whenever
no,
he
that
says that.
airport that they're like opening up something.
Mm-hmm.
Alligator, I've
Alcatraz.
done a touch and go at that airport when I lived in West Palm, like
Mhm.
20 something years ago.
Yep. It doesn't get much more Florida than a story. But guess what? That was in Wisconsin.
What was the story?
There was a house fire and they rescued a gator from the basement. It was a baby gator.
In Wisconsin?
In Wisconsin. Yeah.
Okay.
It was a baby.
Okay.
I know.
Interesting.
It is a very Florida headline.
Yeah,
You would
but-
think it were here,
Who knew?
but it's not.
Anything crazy going on in the news? I mean, a gator in Wisconsin will do it.
Yeah, international headlines, as you all
Yeah,
know.
there's that.
Locally, we've got some major court appearances for a couple of big cases. But we're finding the good.
Dang,
We're always
snowbirds.
finding the good.
Oliver's talking about the gator, the snowbirds.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Yes,
funny.
Florida man travels north for the summer with his gator.
With his gator. Wouldn't that be funny if
Yep,
that
took
happened?
Florida home with them.
Jeez.
Yeah,
Okay.
and kept it in the basement. I know, that would be a plot twist.
Plot
Make
twist.
sure
These are
you
fun.
double check
This is
that.
why I love Coffee Talk, because when the weather's quiet,
Yeah.
we are a disaster.
But it makes you think, right? Like maybe the homeowner was from Florida and brought its pet gator with them.
I feel like in Florida, you could get a permit to have a gator. What's Wisconsin's law?
Should not be pets. Nope. Rule number 79 in the Florida handbook.
What's rule number one? Must
Yeah,
do
we're off the
crazy
track,
things?
Debbie. Off the rails.
Oh, yeah.
Off the rails.
When the weather's quiet, this becomes a literal disaster scene. Yeah.
Choo-choo.
Emotional support gator. As long as you've got the service gator tag
And the collar.
and that's what I mean. The,
Yeah, the
the collar.
collar.
Yeah.
Yeah. Mm-mm.
All right. You got
Yeah.
39 seconds. Anything else you need to say?
Nothing else. Hi, friends. Good to see you all.
It's so fun.
It is fun.
We've got Tracking the Tropics Tuesday
at
at 10 a.m. We're going to talk tropics.
No.
You-
No.
I,
No.
whether I do it or not, the tropics
No.
are still tropicking.
Thank you, William.
The tropics are still tropic.
Tropics.
You know, the last time I think I sat at the desk here to do Coffee Talk was with Al. He was in your seat.
This is if Al's sitting here, it's Al's seat.
It's Roker took us.
Bye, friends.
All right, people. We're going to go do some TV now. Be the sunshine in someone else's day. Thank you for hanging out for Coffee Talk. I'll see you at 10 a.m. right here, okay? All right. Bye, y'all.